Alright, everybody, we're here, episode 4, MyRise. I honestly have no idea where we left off, so please bear with me as we start this back up for the first time in like 4 or 5 months. Here we go. MyRise Mutiny. Let's go. We ended off at an 81 overall for Thunderbolt, it says. I do think we are the intergender tag champs, but maybe we lost them, I can't remember. I do remember we were looking at the story progress last episode, and we figured out how it works. So they are different. So a Thunderbolt has a different story than the Assassin will, which is our female character if you're just tuning in for the first time. So we will continue with that. I think we'll do the Thunderbolt story today in this episode, and depending on how long it takes, maybe we'll do the Assassins as well. We'll see. But anyway, speaking of the Assassin, we gotta speak to her right now, so let's do that right now.
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know you also didn't have a plan when you decided to climb Old Man Thompson's tree, and we had to call the fire department to carry you down. Not a great look.
Oh, sure. Bring up my childhood trauma.
Hopefully you're triggered enough that you actually give some thought to what you're doing.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist. Something's up.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table. Mutiny doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.
Alright, so before we head on to the match, I'm actually going to pause real quick and refresh my mind with what happened in episode 3. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to go quickly refresh so I can be with you guys, so I know what I'm talking about here. See you in a minute. Alright, so I just checked and I refreshed like I said I was going to do. And as you can tell, we are competing in this elimination chamber match. But as you can see, the pods are blacked out, so you can't see who the other 4 competitors are. And it is for the NXT Mutiny Championship, so we're looking to win the inaugural championship. We beat Wesley on the last episode of Mutiny, or of NXT, to qualify for this match, and now we're representing the whole company of WWE tonight. Here comes entrant number 3. I believe it's going to be all NXT Mutiny people that are in the pods. Right now it's just me and Wolfgang, and here comes Andre Chase. I really don't know if they're going to attack each other or not. We'll find out. I would guess they would, but I'm not sure. Nice little springboard here. Boom. To Wolfgang. Right as entrant number 4 is coming in. Andre Chase wants the smoke. We're going to go for the cover on Wolfgang here, though. Right as entrant number 4 is coming in. Barely kicks out there. Who's it going to be? It's Duke Hudson. Who would have guessed? Got Andre Chase up. We're going to plant him down face first on that turnbuckle. We got to get some offense. There's a cover going on. I don't know who's doing it. Awful camera work. We did counter it, though. Entrant number 5. The penultimate entrant about to join us. Hit Andre with that shockwave. Hopefully that can do it here into the cover for the first elimination of the match. Who's entrant number 5? He kicked out. No way. And Brooks Jensen is in. He's going right after us for some reason. Because why not? Cover from Duke. Now they're going back and forth. Wolfgang got him. First elimination of the match. Duke Hudson is out. Here comes the last entrant. I wonder who it's going to be. About to find out. We just fell off the cage and out comes Nathan Frazier. How did we fall? I took my eye off the screen for like 1 second. And now we're getting pummeled by everybody. Looks like Andre Chase is about to get eliminated too. And he does. Chase U is out. Try to get a quick one over Wolfgang. He's got way too much health for this to work though. Wolfgang's gonna try to take us down. But we're gonna take him down. Flying off the pod. Let's hit him with the Rolling Thunder on the outside. Connected. Will that do it? Wolfgang is out. And now cover on Brooks from Nathan. And he got him too. It's just Bolt and Nathan left. One-on-one. This should be easy. Bolt has 2 finishers stored. It's time for that shockwave. Time to ring his bell. Connected. But we're not done yet. Just to put the final nail in the coffin. If you will. Just to make sure he doesn't get back up. Second shockwave. Into the cover, that should do it. To win the Mutiny title. Bolt takes the W. We're the first ever NXT Mutiny champion. And knowing Thunderbolt, we are going to be the only champion. Looks like that statement was truer than I thought. I didn't mean literally, I just meant he was never going to lose it, but he just crushed it. That's unreal. Shattered the title and everything it stood for, which was a whole lot of nothing because it was its first night on the job. What a statement there. Winning the match would have been a big enough statement alone, but Bolt took it to the next level like he often does. Let's continue on.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods opened, that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
So we just got played by Kevin Owens.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, Sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then bake you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Story complete. The only thing here with that is, I don't know if I truly believe that Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch are on our side. Seth Rollins was the inaugural NXT champion after all.
Mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? That's real Unity. Unlike the current champions whose bond is that they grew up together. I grew up with a lot of weirdos. Doesn't mean they'd make a good tag team partner.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
So, Becky just called me a weirdo. That's what I took away from that. It's now time for payback. And here we go, Mutiny titles on the line. Hit Becky or Seth with a whirlwind splash. What in the world is that? Okay. It's a double team move. Gotcha. Alright, we'll go for it here. Tagging in the assassin. We're going to hit this whirlwind splash. Completed. Defend the Unity titles by pinfall or submission. So we just got to win the match. Let's get Bolt back in the match here. Alright, here we go. Bolt's back in the match. We gotta pull out all the stops here tonight. We need to retain these titles. I don't trust Seth Rollins at all. First ever NXT champion. There's no way he's not on Mutiny's side. And CM Punk was in my way, but it didn't matter. Tried to sabotage us. Which, by the way, I think he will try to do later on in the game as well. That's just my early prediction. Becky now tagged in. Time for the Rolling Thunder on Becky. Connects. Now let's hit the shockwave right after we knock him off. He's just a distraction anyways. Becky. Shockwave. Into a cover. Seth's in the ring. But she kicked out somehow. And Seth has been tagged in. But we're going to make him wish he wasn't. Sunset flip into a cover. He's near the ropes, but he's not looking to reach out and he barely gets out. And there we go. Flying crossbody to the outside. We're going to really target the back here. Right on the announce desk, that looked incredibly painful. We got to get him back up here. We can't win by countout. This is getting too close. We got to reset the count. DDT. I was trying to help him get back in the ring, but he didn't want that. Okay, we got to actually get going here. No. No. That's garbage. That's unreal. We're gonna restart here. We're gonna play through, we're gonna get the win real quick. We'll be right back after this. We're gonna speed through it. We got the win. We retained the titles. First try, 100%. No doubt about it. Main event of Payback, because there's no way that this was any other position on the card. CM Punk is making it all about him, though, for some reason. Just kidding. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's continue on. Becky Lynch giving us props. And so is Seth Rollins. He's just saying that he's happy that it sticks with us and not with Mutiny. Triple H gives us congratulations. The Usos are calling out Triple H. Drew McIntyre says he knows which side Triple H is on. Alright, well, we can upgrade some attributes here for Thunderbolt. I think we'll upgrade the aerial running, the submission. Actually, let's get rid of the aerial running. We're good on that. Submission. Actually, let's go defense and resilience. We're now an 82 overall. We've gone up. The Bolt is improving. Let's see where this goes next. Assassin and CM Punk. Here we go.
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah, this reminds me of when we first became friends.
Alright. Let's go. You didn't get discouraged. What are these options?
We dominated the neighborhood kids in just about every game there was. Tag, hide and seek, kickball, you name it. Until the Andersons moved in. 5 kids, all super athletic beyond their years. They took over. But you didn't get discouraged. And before you know it, we were beating the Andersons' strong and agile butts.
And the Andersons are Mutiny in this analogy?
Yes. It's why I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take them down.
You're right. We can't let this stop our momentum.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.
We can go to Raw as Thunderbolt or SmackDown as the Assassin. He only has live events on Raw, so we probably should go to SmackDown as the Assassin. Alright, let's talk to Nick.
I have to say, it's nice to have someone else around here who's still taking the threat of Mutiny seriously.
Yeah, do people think just because we took on Seth and Becky that the issue with Mutiny is over?
I think they're too afraid to admit they're staring into a brewing storm. But that's where things stand. Nothing I can do.
So we wait while NXT plans? Come on, Aldis. I thought you were the GM.
I am, but my options are limited on what I can actually do. The board is sitting on their hands, which means they're sitting on mine too.
I didn't show up here to walk down memory lane with an old friend. We need to be proactive. Is everybody just waiting around to get attacked?
And hoping it won't happen to them. It's been a while since the initial invasion. People are starting to get complacent, I guess.
Where's a mutiny invasion when you need one? Those initial mass attacks really lit a fire under the roster.
Exactly.
Some of these choices are stupid. Of course, we should do something.
Do you know what happened to that mask Mutiny used during those first attacks?
It's sitting in my desk drawer. Why?
No reason. Listen, I've got something I need to do, but let's talk later.
Sounds good. Keep fighting the good fight.
Oh, I will.
I have a feeling she's not using these masks for Halloween parties. That's just me, though. Zoe Stark walking in backstage. And she just got attacked by some mysterious attacker that I'm mysteriously controlling. I have no clue who this could be at all. We need security out here. We need the police department. We need a taser. We need everything possible to shut this person down. Here we go. Let's try to end this here. And we did. Boom. Absolute pandemonium. Zoe Stark said that she got attacked backstage by a masked coward. And they can't hide from justice. Naomi's excited. She's got the popcorn ready. Alexa Bliss said it's a wake-up call for WWE and Triple H, because he's not doing anything about it. And AJ Styles said it's more than a wake-up call. It's a call to action. It's a great line, by the way. Here's CM Punk in our tour bus. See what he's got to say.
Did you see what happened earlier tonight? These random masked mutiny attacks starting up again. It's unexpected.
I did see it. Firsthand, actually.
What aren't you telling me?
That it was me. I attacked Zoe Stark under the mask. Think about it. A new mutiny attack reinvigorated and united the roster. And Mutiny can't deny this one without looking like they're too scared to take credit. It's foolproof.
Nothing is ever foolproof. But it is clever. And dangerous.
You know what? I got a taste of calling the shots when we went after the Unity titles, and it worked. I wasn't gonna sit back and be on the defensive anymore.
Maybe you have a point.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to stoop to their level and stir up trouble just for the fun of it. But sometimes you have to embrace the chaos to be heard. And that's what I'm doing here.
Just make sure you don't get caught if you do it again. And you should definitely do it again.
We got CM Punk backing us here, which is awesome. We needed that.
I plan to.
And we plan to, because of course we do. We're the assassin. We killed careers, basically. That's the whole gimmick. Summed up in 5 seconds. Continue story, here we go. And now we're attacking Liv Morgan. Okay, that's too far. This is too far. Not Liv. This is where I draw the line. I forgot about this too, the screen glitching when you throw them into it. That's really cool. We just gotta do what we did to Zoe earlier. We just gotta knock her out. Here we go. Moonsault from the top rope. Connected. And we got her. Chucking down the kendo stick to prove a point. Another superstar taken down on the blue brand. This is getting out of hand. Liv Morgan fired up about Mutiny coming to SmackDown as well, and so is Naomi. Alexa Bliss sending that she's sending support Liv Morgan's way and that they're going to unmask her. Rey Mysterio says that a mask should symbolize honor, not being a coward. And Randy Orton says they need to figure out who's pulling the strings. And he's sick of playing, quote-unquote, the game. Shot at Triple H there. And the thing I'm noticing here is Alexa Bliss is saying they're going to unmask Mutiny. That's going to be the problem. I'm worried they're going to unmask him, and they're going to show it's the assassin, which is not going to be good. It's going to be a really bad look. And it's going to backfire the whole plan. Here comes Nick.
Where'd you come from?
I've been standing right here staring at my phone.
Sorry, I'm a little on edge. These attacks, they're relentless. I've been patrolling backstage non-stop.
Well, at least the roster has come together, right? Wasn't that what we were hoping for?
Yes, that is nice. But honestly, I haven't had a full night's sleep since this started. It's taking a toll. They even broke into my office and stole back that mutiny mask. If they can get in there, they can get in anywhere.
Relax. I've got a match in a couple days with a member of the mutiny crew down at NXT. I'll look around. Maybe I can even steal the mask back.
You're going to NXT? Alone? The way things are escalating, I wouldn't put it past that masked attacker to target you, especially on their turf.
I'm not intimidated or I'm not concerned. What's the difference? Let's do intimidated.
Thanks for the concern, but we need to show we're not intimidated. Besides, I have a feeling I'll be okay.
All the same, judging by what I'm hearing, it won't be hard to find some support I can send with you. Let me see what I can do.
Thanks. I'm sure this lone attacker will definitely stay away if I've got some extra muscle behind me.
Yeah, but that's what's bothering me. The whole lone attacker thing? Ever since they announced themselves, they've been striking in packs.
Maybe they've changed their tactics.
Maybe, but something feels off. Like a piece is missing. And I'm going to find it.
Let me know if you find anything.
This is not good at all. They're gonna figure out that it's me the whole time.
I will. Good luck in your match.
It's gonna be so embarrassing when they do. Okay, I think that's where we're gonna end today. We'll continue this whole mutiny garbage thing that's been going around. So thank you for tuning in if you've watched this far, and yeah, we'll continue the next one. Peace.